Hey guys, this is Angie with Mystic Mountain Homestead, and today we're going to show you how to make homemade gak for your Homestead Helper. And we are going to take
what we got and make it work.
Okay, so there you go. What we're going to use today is liquid starch, glue, and food coloring, and we've got a little bit of water as a just-in-caser. So, you're going to first start with your glue, and you know, our little guys, we get so busy with homesteading that we sometimes forget that, you know, they do like to help us in the garden and stuff, but sometimes they just want to be a kid. So it's our responsibility to help make sure our children are healthy and happy. And so today we're going to do the happy part of it, of giving Xavier something to do when we live out here in Timbuktu away from all of his friends. So do you want to pour this in? This is regular school glue. You can get anywhere. You usually want about 6 ounces. This bottle is 4, so we've got a little bit more over here we're going to add. All out good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, let's not make a mess though. Just, can you go like this and get it out better?
And also we have to get rid of the bubbles.
Well, we're not worried about the bubbles right this second.
Right now.
Oh, you're just going to pop them right now? Okay.
With the glue.
All right.
Glue can pop bubbles.
Yeah, it can. Okay, so you got all that one out? I'll hold that one while you start getting the last bit of it. Well, there we go. You can shake it a little, but let's not make too much of a mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine still has a lot.
Does it?
Okay. So many.
Do like this, like burp it. Bleep, 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 bleep. Okay. That's not a lot. It's pretty empty. Okay. So, there's that. Now, you can make this several different ways. One way to do it is by getting the glitter glue at your local Walmart or wherever you get your school supplies. They actually make glue in colors with glitter in it. So if you want...
probably food coloring, just so you know.
Yeah, we don't know what it's made out of because we don't work for the glue company, do we? But anyways, you can buy the glue in colors with glitter. So if you want glitter gak, then get the glitter glue. We make it the old-fashioned way because we're pretty simple out here.
Yeah.
So we've got some food coloring, and Xavier's going to add the food coloring to make it whatever color he really wants it to be.
We were supposed to put the water after.
Okay, well, it's fine because guess what? You can't mess up this recipe too terribly much. Here's your spoon. You want to make sure that you use a plastic spoon.
Oh, it's already turning blue.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look down here and see it.
Come up here.
Yeah, come up and look at it. It's really pretty, isn't it?
Bubbles.
Yep. Now get all the colors in good. You don't want to have a whole bunch in one place and none in the other, right?
Well, I want it to be like light blue.
Yeah, it's a pretty color blue, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So the more food coloring you use, the darker it's going to be, and the less you use, the lighter it's going to be. And do you want to talk about how you make different colors?
Oh, yeah. Well, you need the main colors. The first...
What are those called? Primary colors?
Yeah, primary. And then secondary... Well, not prime... Well, you use the primary, and if you want, like, purple, it's green and blue, I think.
That's right. That's right. So you have your primary colors. There's the 4 primary colors, and then when you mix those together...
I thought it was 5.
Is it 5?
It's 3.
It's more than 3.
It's more than 3, Dad. It's like yellow...
Oh, we had that in an art class, didn't we?
Primary colors is red,
not yellow.
blue, and green.
You said yellow.
Yellow, blue, green, and red. That's right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
so this major family
It's
discussion...
been a long time since I've been to school.
Okay, major family discussion here about what primary colors are. When we used to... I used to actually teach, and then we also used to homeschool Xavier. We used to know that answer, didn't we? Because we had an art class that we did.
How many secondary colors are there, guys?
As many as you make. I don't know. All right.
There's a lot.
So now you want to pop the bubbles, like he said, and then we're going to add.
We're going to get like chunky glue, I think.
Yeah, and then we're going to add some water.
And then stir it again.
And stir it in. So.
And if you're patient, you see how it's floating on the top?
Yeah, so we have to get it stirred in better than that, don't we?
Yeah.
So if we want to take a break real quick, and we'll do this stirring. Okay, so we're back. We've been stirring. A good point that Dad made is to add your water a little bit at a time. Then that way you don't have a big clumpy mess.
Yeah, that's what we did, kind of.
Yeah. Oops. So the recipe we used said 1 cup of water and a 1/2 cup of the Stay Flow liquid starch. So we're going to pour this in, and it starts making Gak. Woo, don't lose your spoon there, buddy.
I was just having to put my fingers.
Okay,
I was like,
that's not good for you. And so we're going to add this in, and he's going to stir. So, and this starts thickening up.
It's already thickening up.
Yeah, it starts thickening up automatically.
Yeah, it's starting to turn into the Gak.
Okay, so if you can see that, as soon as you put it in there, it starts getting...
Look at this.
Yeah. Okay, keep stirring. So this is an easy enough recipe that your kids can make this at home. The only thing they might need help with is pouring the starch. And maybe, I mean, I don't know, it depends on your kid on measurements, but this is kind of heavy, so if they're little, you might want to get the stuff together for them to begin with. Anyway, so then I'm going to take over the stirring a little bit. And
I'm not that good at stirring, guys.
You don't think you're good at stirring? No? Okay.
But I'm definitely going to be good at being an archaeologist because I'm adventurous.
I know, yeah. And his dream is to become an archaeologist, in case you couldn't tell.
And a ninja and probably a secret agent.
Oh.
And find alien stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Find a laser gun.
Okay. Well, we have a very good imagination, too. And so that's a good thing when we're out here in the middle of Timbuktu. We can keep ourselves entertained, right?
Yeah.
So... yeah, it's important that we don't get so busy with our homestead and everything that... Okay, hold on. It's important that we don't get so busy with our homestead and everything that we need to accomplish in a day that we forget about our little homestead helpers. You know, they're living this life with us, whether you're off-grid or in an RV or in a huge house out in the middle of nowhere. You know, kids have good imaginations. They can go out in the woods and they can find things to do. But sometimes on rainy days, they're inside. And this is a really good project that they can do. Now, I'm going to have him actually use his hands at this point. You can see that it's a Gak-y. What do you think, bud?
Yeah.
Did we do good? Yeah? Okay. So at this point, he's going to pick it up. He's going to pick it up, not me. And kind of, he's going to knead it with his hands.
Yeah.
So pick it up and...
look at this, guys.
Okay. Pick it up and knead it. Can you get it all out?
It's going to get on my fingers.
It's gooey at first. You're going to work it until it gets ungooey, right? So we're going to pretend like it's bread dough, and we're going to knead it.
So we're going to have to wash our hands.
You'll probably have to wash your hands.
You are too.
Got to squeeze it a whole bunch, buddy.
Yep. Get it. Get all.
It sounds so weird. It sounds like water.
Can you hear it make the noise?
Bubbles.
Ooh, look, it's starting to come off. Okay, so
it sounds like water.
The more you knead it, let me help him because he's kind of a slow kneader. The more you knead it, the more consistency to the Gak, and the less it goes on your hands. I don't know if you can see that. It's kicking it off now. So that's
Get off, hands. Get off.
Just
like words wrong. I just said the words wrong. I was like,
look,
get off, hands.
It's just like bread dough, because if you work it and you can use it to get it off of yourself. See, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Okay, so this is how you make the Gak. And he loves to just stretch it and goo it once it gets past this point.
These two girls that rented our old house, so this is basically just our adventure.
This is our adventure. Being homesteaders is our adventure. All right.
It's awesome.
All right.
I don't think that's a big enough
let me finish talking to the people, okay?
Okay.
So, can you hear it making all the gooey gacky noises? That's fun, isn't it? So he will play with this, sit and play with this for...
non-stop.
Yes. Now, here's an important little thing, though. Don't take this on road trips, guys.
Because it will melt.
Well, and if it gets in the back of your...
I'm being serious.
If it gets in the back of your car, it makes a mess, right?
Yeah,
so, we did learn one thing, didn't we? If
do not put it in the sun or else it will melt.
Yes. And if you stick it inside a Ziploc bag...
It still melts.
It doesn't stay as long. It melts, like he said. So I obviously got a bowl that is way too small.
Yeah.
But what you want to do is you want to stick it in a plastic bowl.
Maybe we should get another one.
It's okay. We'll get another bowl later. You want to stick it in a plastic bowl when you're not using it and make it airtight. If you want to put a piece of plastic on there ahead of time, you can, or you can just close it like this. This will stay good in the plastic bowl. And
there's still water in it.
Okay, there is.
It's like making it feel better. It feels so smooth now.
Okay, so that is how you make the Gak for your Homestead Helper. And you can actually give this as homemade gifts to other kids if you're invited to a birthday party.
Yeah.
You can get these different colored plastic containers with lids. Make a whole bunch of it up like this and make a label that says, like Homestead Gak or whatever you want it to say. And kids love this. And you can see because he's playing with it over here. So, anyways, I just wanted to do something a little bit different as far as recipes are concerned and a little bit different as far as homesteading because like I said, when we homestead, we've got to keep our homestead helpers in mind too because they help garden and take care of the animals and things like that. So we...
And also, a while back, I've been helping carrying, there's this, huge tree in our front yard.
Oh, yeah, you've been moving logs with Dad, haven't you?
Well, he picked up, the ginormous, huge logs. I've been picking up the giant sticks and stuff.
So, anyways, this is Angie with Mystic Mountain Homestead, and this is my little man.
And we're taking what we got and making it work.
That's right. Until then, like, subscribe, view, and share.
And ding the bell.
And ding the bell so you can get more updates and more fun things. Notifications. We are going to be doing more kid things as well as things around the homestead. Stay tuned. And until then, see you later.